So this killer really isn't all that bad in chase. Once you play him enough, you'll start to understand like how to move against him and stuff like that. For example, you just got to pay attention to when he can use the mage hands. The mage hand is when he can block a pallet upright for 4 seconds. So if you can try to not be too greedy, but just sort of guess or time when you can get around certain loops and rocks and stuff like that, or tiles, so that way when the 4 seconds is up, you can still be able to play that pallet. He can also lift the pallet. As I drop this pallet here, because I thought he was gonna go on the other side, he picks it up. But when he picks up a drop pallet, you can actually re-stun him. You can actually stun him or have a chance to do it, because picking up a drop pallet does not give him the 4 seconds to block it. Does that make sense? So just be careful, because even right now he got to use his dispelling sphere, right, where he can pretty much reveal your location and stuff like that with the aura reading. And I think it also temporarily disables magic items from the chest, which is usually like that, not that big of a deal against him. Also, some of these clips are from when I first started going against him, so keep in mind he can use his Flight of the Damned, which are like the 5 skulls he can use to damage you with, which I will say this is better and it's more skilled to use than it is with the artist, because the artist, you can't crouch, you can't do nothing. Only thing you can do is jump into a locker when you are trying to take off the crows off of you. But when it comes to like being zoned out, yeah, you can pretty much just get hit, where you can actually crouch and duck, right? And then here's the thing, some people might be like, oh, well, that's weak, you should be able to get like direct hit all the time, because killers are so used to just getting like free damages and free hits. But I'm gonna tell you this now, there's times, even if you know how to play against the Flight of the Damned and you can crouch, stuff like that, you're not always safe. For example, let's say if you take a vault like I just did here, if I mistimed it and I did the vault and he did the Flight of the Damned, that can injure me because you're locked into that vaulting animation, right? Or just behind walls, how he almost hit me with that. Mind you, some of these clips are kind of like in the beginning when I first started playing against this killer. Also too, if you're throwing down a pallet too fast and you're locked in an animation, he used Flight of the Damned, that can injure you. So I just want to be very clear that you're not always going to be able to crouch and duck, which is a very good skill expression from the survivor's end and from the killer end, because survivors, you have to try to time it and guess, and around walls you might not be able to see when he uses it, as it is very fast to get off from that killer. I'm gonna show you right here how I went down, because even though I'm looking behind me, and I'm still mind gaming right here. I think I actually make it back around here. I take the vault, right, and then this is when he used the Flight of the Damned right here, and I just go down. So I just want to keep in mind that I like how fun this killer is and the skill expression that it has. As you see, I crouched right there. So usually just about timing, because most killers I go against, they just make it boring. When I mean boring, as you see, I got kind of greedy right here, and he blocks the pallet. I was able to mind game. Mind you, I have 7,000 hours, so my looping abilities when it comes to like understanding, like it doesn't, people with the kind of hours that I have and above, or even a little less, it doesn't take too much to figure out exactly how to play each killer. As I mind game right here, I fake and I just go the other way around, using the pathing correctly, using the pallets correctly. And certain pallets just aren't even worth using or throwing down, because it's automatically a 50-50. As I fake, like, see, most killers are used to people throwing that down, and then for some reason I hate when I tap the generator when I'm trying to like vault the window. Sometimes I do it a little bit too early. As you see right here, I'm mind gaming, right, and I feel like I'm about to play that pallet. I just leave. I have life, so I can. Now he could have used the Flight of the Damned right there. If he wanted to, he literally could have used Flight of the Damned, and I would have taken the injury. I probably would have got down, right? So even that killer has to learn a little bit on when to time it. That's what I like about this killer. This honestly, I'll tell you this. When you're too greedy, this is when it messes up. And I'm gonna tell you, like right now, I got very greedy right here, right? Because I could have just dropped the pallet. Even if you had picked it up, I still would have had a chance to play around it. But see, right here, he blocks it right here. There's nothing I could have done right there. There was no other loops I could have went to. There was nothing I could have done right here, right? So I'm just letting you know, like right here, see, he picks it back up. And there's no reason for me to probably even drop that, knowing that I had the off the record, but sometimes I forget that I have it. And even right here, see, I forgot that he had Flight of the Damned. That's the thing about this killer that makes it strong, is that he has so many ways that he can counter you, right? He can also use fly, right? Fly is what I love, and I'm gonna show you in the next clip. See, I faked that, and I love mind game. Look, fake. Right, I love mind gaming, but see, he was being too stubborn. He knew he needed to break that pallet. He knew he should have broken that pallet. You don't want to keep a pallet like this up too long. Now, he could have rose it up, but then he knew that he also just needs to get rid of it. It's like, does that make sense? Because pallet like that, like somebody who knows what they're doing in chase, you're just gonna lose. every time. You don't want to keep Shack palette and God palettes like that up too long, right? Looking behind me, because you guys need to start looking behind y'all in y'all chases. Like, trust me, I understand it's not easy to do in this game. I get it. I'm one of those people who actually struggled when I first started playing. But I'm holding W, holding forward, right, to try to mind game. I pre-drop, and there's nothing wrong with pre-dropping certain palettes. No palettes that I pre-drop, I feel like are wasted palettes, because I try to play every palette that I try to get to. Stunned them right there, got lucky a little bit. I tried to flashlight, but not trying to be toxic, but I don't care if I was, right? Okay, take this window here. Right there, the fighter damn could have hit me right there, but he didn't use it. Go around and around, okay? And then I keep pathing, and that's what you just keep doing, right? But fighter damn right there, he misses. Path right here, pre-drop, mind gaming. He revealing my aura so he can see where I'm at, and also if I had any type of item from the chest, I got lucky with that. Actually, I didn't get lucky. I kind of knew he was gonna do that, but mind you, he could see my aura. Okay, pathing, mind gaming. I just go down, right? So. Right here, he can still see he blocks the pallet. But see, now here's the thing. This loop is so long that 4 seconds is going to be up. You see what I mean? And then he just leaves. And then I can still see his aura because he's kicking a gen or he did something because my alert went off. Right? So that, and even here, I'm going to show you what he did with Fly. So he damaged me with Fly to the Dam. Again, I can't always see when he's going to use it. Now, I dropped the pallet, right? I look behind me. I appreciate him trying to do this. But because he flies, it does give somewhat of a delay in his chase because of that. But also too, I knew he was gonna try to do that because once I dropped the pallet, good killers know that they can try to mind game. And I actually said this in my podcast where what they'll do is they'll mind game. They'll, like, if you drop pallet inside Shack, he'll turn around and try to take the window and catch you off guard. He also had this one perk, I forgot what it's called, but if you're around crows and you make noise, he can like stop your exhaustion from working, which is kind of irritating to use against. And then he blocks the pallet, right? And then he just hits me. And if he didn't block the fight, he could have just like picked it up. So this killer is fun against. And then he just come with the fighter to the dam. So overall, this killer, you just have to just play him over and over and over. But he's pretty fun. He's pretty fun. Of course, I'm going to end the video with a hacker Dwight, right? With a hacking Dwight. We just playing our guitar, right? We just jamming out. But let me know what y'all think. Do you guys struggle against this killer? You guys have fun? Is this killer S tier, A tier? Is the killer weak? Let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think this killer is pretty fun. Way better than in the night as far as fun. I don't know about strong wise. And as you can see, he's just hacking. So please don't think me. I don't claim him. Y'all have a good day. Be safe and peace.